Hey everyone, movie review time. And if you notice that my voice is changing, that's because I'm sick. My nose is a tiny bit blocked up here. And if I do sneeze, you're probably going to end up laughing at because a lot of my friends have laughed at me sneezing anyway. So I don't know if I'm coming out of a cold, if it's just hay. I don't know. It's been quite sunny today, but not sunny right now. Anyways, I hope you all had a good day today. And I'm back with another movie. So this is another found footage, which is my favorite genre of horror. And I was scrolling through all found footage horror movies on Google. I know, and then the site called IMBS or something. That's a great site to look at. That's very informative. Gives good details. I always use that site for wherever really. And I came across a random movie which I didn't see in that list yet, and that is called Creature in the Woods. Now, when I was watching this movie, when I saw the picture, I thought this sounds like a really good name. This is like a good horror, just really scary. It's an hour and 20, so yeah, an hour and 20 can be good. By the way, it doesn't necessarily mean it's gonna be bad because of the duration. I never look at it that way. If a horror movie is an hour and 10, then you might think, oh, it could be all right. I mean, there should really be an hour and 30 maximum duration of horror. Minimum is 120, so I don't know where where they get 1 hour and 10 from. But yeah, at the start of this movie, I was thinking, wait a minute, the first characters that appeared in this like movie where they picked up the video camera just because this is after the other characters went to woods and went missing one. You know the story with these type of movies. The first set of characters that came out was awfully acted. I'm not saying that because of where they come from, but they were awful. The voice acting, they was just lackluster and lazy. It's not that they didn't want to partake in the movie properly. This had to do it. This had to act in a silly fashion. The only time they actually had someone had decent acting was when the woman picked up the video camera and started screaming. So, so fast forward to the characters and stuff when they go in the woods. At first, you think the other sets of characters, the three characters that are in the woods, or whatnot, they're investigating this creature or something. The acting was a bit on and off. Like it could have been better, or should have been better. It's such a shame too because the quality of this movie is actually quite good, camera footage wise. It's actually very clear, but the acting and the storyline itself could have and should have been better. And for an hour and 20, it felt like that was the entire movie. Just them walking around trying to see what was going on, and that it was kind of boring. It's one of the most boring movies I've ever watched, found footage wise, and it's not because it's found footage. Don't make that reason the excuse. Found footage movies are good, and I've seen found footage movies which are better than this one. This one here, it's way below amateur, and this movie definitely is below average. And you can understand. I hope you understand the reasoning for these ratings I give it. But you might have a different rating. You might give it lower than what I'm going to rate it. And don't bear in mind, I don't rate movies on how good it looks and how the acting is. I rate it based on everything else. If the acting is poor but the camera work is good, it might be an extra rating that I might put up on that one. So bear in mind, it's not just the acting and that stuff. It's just other things within a movie too. So watching this, nothing happens in this movie. And I know I said watch this for yourself, but I wouldn't really recommend this movie to anyone to watch. Just leave it to me to deal with the bad movies and just let me think, oh god, no. It was not so me was like, oh god, really, really they said that, well, okay. It was more like, oh, nothing's happening. That's the impression I got, and that's how I felt. It's kind of like it's dull, it's boring, it's kind of awful. But the acting it was okay, was on and off. The camera footage was actually kind of good for a movie like that. That was quite poor with nothing happening. And I get that, but there's like the producers might be like, oh well, it's a movie. We have to. It's a documentary type movie. No, that's not the excuse. A movie like that should be better, and it could have been. It's not a question of oh, it should have improved because it could have been a good movie if they had better acting and better like scares in it. They could have added jump scares, but jump scares wouldn't have suited that movie. They could have added more of the creature walking around, and you could have more footage of that. You only got to see the creature once, and in that scene, you just see a glimpse of it. That's it. That is the only part of the movie that was probably interesting to me was seeing that creature right there, because it's called Creature in the Woods. You didn't even see the creature that many times. You only saw it the one time. It was kind of embarrassing. And the end part was absolutely stupid. And there were endings I've seen in movies that's like, oh really, oh god, typical. Or it's like, oh wow, great ending. This ending here was so dumb. This movie shouldn't have gone out. The end part, basically the creature was someone dressed up and somebody shouting in the background, yo, is everything okay now? Can you take that thing off? I can't hear you. Basically the person was wearing a mask of some sort. What? That was the dumbest ending I've seen in any movie of my life. I don't remember a bad horror movie being that ending wise. This is why it should have been better. I don't know what you are thinking, producers and directors, of making a movie like this, because that movie deserves to get taken off. That is not watchable, and I thought it was going to be better than that. Stop clickbaiting me with a terrible picture and making it as good. Well, the picture was a bit. The creature even looked better than the one that they showed in there. That movie was, honestly, this lucky for the good camera work. I'm gonna praise you for that, director and producer. The camera work was actually good footage. I can't lie about that. But it felt like I was watching a YouTube video, and or someone posting TikTok stories of it like that, or like a live stream on TikTok. That's what it felt like I was watching. And yeah, I don't mind movies being like that, but as long as you do it better. Dashcam was properly live streamed. That even had messages going from the side. That was the most cleverest and best live stream fan footage I've seen, because they had a good style to it. It's like they actually did a live stream, they actually showed a live stream. Whereas I've seen home movies that says I'm going to live stream this event. And then again, it was mostly recorded by camera. That was more like a live stream horror. So I don't get too carried away with that one. I'm probably just talking rubbish there. But it was a good live stream horror. Dashcam. Check that movie out. This movie here, it's almost like someone did sets of YouTube videos and put it in. The acting could have improved. I don't know. And the rating will give this is a generous rating for the camera work, by the way. This is what saves the movie from giving it a lower. And I'm going to give this a 3 out of 10. Simply because of the good camera work. Now, it would have been low if the camera work was poor quality, but hey, at least you did something right, the producer. How can you have it's weird. You have a good quality film with bad quality acting and with a bad quality enemy. Even the ending was bad. You need to improve on that because it's definitely way below average. It would have been a 1 or 2 if it was way worse than it looked. But 3 is actually quite generous. So if you enjoy it, so I could go on and on here, but I don't want to rant on too much. I don't want to bore you the details even more, or I don't want to bore you more information. So if you like this video, but if you like, you can give it a like if you want. Comment below, share it with everybody you know, subscribe and hit the bell notification below, and I shall see you in my next video.